Okay, so the ascendant sign, the rising, I have been waiting to get to this because it tells us who you are when people first meet you. What kind of face you put on when you go into the world. You see, your sun sign was what you were when you were born. It's your will. It's what you came here to do. And so you will show that as a child. Even when your parents try to inhibit you from doing certain things, you do it as a child because you are prone to do it, because you are exerting your will. It is only once you start to have the discipline and your parents say, no, don't do that, don't do that, do this, do that, that your sun, your will begins to be molded in the way that society establishes it. Your moon sign also begins to change because you are subject to the moons that are in the room that you are in. But there is something that is your rising sign that once you go past the molding of your sun and your moon by your family, eventually it's time for you to go outdoors and to meet other people besides your family. What kind of personality do you show or exude when you meet new people? Well, this is how your rising sign will be interpreted by others. Sometimes correctly, sometimes incorrectly, because very often you can tell by the way a person looks and the way that they act, what is their rising sign. Exactly what is the rising sign? Your rising sign is the constellation that was coming up above the eastern part of the horizon of the ecliptic. You see there's a circle when it comes to the zodiac circle, and there's a horizontal line that comes across the ecliptic. On the left side or the eastern side of that ecliptic where the circle is, that's the constellation that was coming up when you were born. And right away, as soon as you took your first breath, you were programmed with the energies of that rising sign. That is your personality, how you are when you rise into the world. You go out there and you exert yourself, your personality, how you look, all of your characteristics that someone would define you as. Well, most likely they're defining your rising sign and not your sun sign. But because we are not that educated in astrology, many people are not, we assume that we are guessing their sun sign. But most of the time, if you've got it wrong, that's because you don't understand the rising sign. So, what is your rising sign? Have you figured out mine based on the way that I present myself before the camera? How it is that I look, my type of style, things like that? Well, that's going to determine your rising sign. So let's play a game. Let's see if you guys can figure out what my rising sign is. And I'll see you in a bit when we come back and we start going through the astrological signs and giving you their personality types. This was fun. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.